what you drink. Maybe we should rent a cow.
Angie, I don't think you can rent a cow, and even if you do, where would we keep it?
Oh, that's right. So who's this girl you're picking up, Dan?
It's a friend of my sister. She helped my sister through college. She's never been to Las Vegas, and my sister begged me to take a few hours off and show her the town. Now, I'm picking her up at the Riviera.
At the Riviera?
Yeah.
That's where you're dropping me off for work.
Well, right, I'm killing two birds with one stone.
Oh, gee, Dan. You wouldn't hurt a little bird.
With the power invested in me by the County of Clark and the sovereign state of Nevada, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride. My dear, congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you.
Don't I?
Thank you.
Let me shake your hand. Sure do. All the best.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. Wonderful.
No. I saw my father.
Cindy, your father is dead.
No, I saw my father standing at the door. I'll see you later, Dan.
Okay, Angie.
Goodbye, Dan.
You know how much I'm praying you're Linda Sorensen?
Me too. Sorry.
Well, you can change your name.
Are you Dan? Dan Tanna?
Are you Linda?
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
I happen to notice your license plate.
Get in.
That stunning woman that just walked by?
I didn't happen to see her.
She must be a movie star. You know, there were stars on my plane, too.
Yeah?
I think I saw Paul Anka and Bill Cosby. Well, at least it looked like them. Oh, you know, I want to see all of Las Vegas. I want to see everything. You know, we better hurry. I don't have much time. I want to go to every show. I want to go to every lounge and the fanciest restaurant. Am I being too pushy?
No, it's called Vegas fever. There's only one cure for it, Vegas on a platter. Compliments of your girlfriend's brother, okay? Tanna.
This is your conscience calling. It's time to go to work, make some money, and pay the bills.
B, I told you, Linda's in town, and I'm on shore leave for the next 3 days.
Okay, sailor, but stop at the Desert Inn and see Mrs. Smalley, because she needs a friend and you need the money.
But I don't want to.
Who asked?
First stop, the Desert Inn.
Wow. It really takes your breath away.
I'll find out what the Smalley thing's about. Should take more than 5 minutes, and then we'll be off and running.
Okay.
Are you sure you're a librarian in Duluth?
Mr. Cohen, Bert Cohen, please call the hotel operator.
Get the pit boss over here. I want another 5,000.
Oh, wow. Can we play this?
Maybe a little later. Excuse us. Now, you sure you know this game?
Oh, sure. We play at home all the time for Majesty.
Matchsticks, huh? V, do you want to keep this nice young lady solvent as long as possible? Good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Cohen, Mr. Bert Cohen, please call the hotel operator.
Mr. Tanner, I'm Jim Smalley.
Mr. Smalley? Oh, your wife called, right.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you before you saw her first. It's supposed to be my honeymoon.
Well, I'm sorry if it's not going well. You want to tell me what this is all about?
Mr. Tanner, my wife is Hank Jenner's daughter.
Oh, the big country western singer.
Well, the biggest until he disappeared.
Yeah, I remember there was some kind of scandal. Didn't he commit suicide?
He sent a suicide note, but they never found the body. Cindy swears she saw him at the wedding.
You're right. That's one hell of a way to start a honeymoon.
I'm not the hysterical type, and I'm not mad. My daddy was there. It was the same face, not much older even. I was about 12 years old, and he came into my room, sang me a song about clouds. And then I never saw him again until today. Please, Mr. Tanner, find my father.
Okay, we'll go with he was there. No.
He was. He was. Mr. Tanner, we'll pay you anything you ask for. Jim, you'll arrange that with Lyle?
Sure.
Who's Lyle?
Oh, Lyle Galen. He's our business manager.
Ah. Okay, I'll talk to Mr. Galen. And if your father's alive, I'll find him.
Hank Jenner's dead.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Mr. Galen, but Cindy swears she saw him.
There are people who swear they saw the abominable snowman at flying saucers. Come on.
Well, it seems to me a daughter ought to know her father.
Why? She hasn't seen him in 10 years. Who do you think raised Cindy? Arranged all the fancy private schools she was in and out of, loved and cared for? Me, Lyle Galen, that's who. The royalties she's been living on, the interest from the estate, the stocking on the fireplace at Christmas time. Me, not her long-gone father.
You don't sound like you'd be too thrilled to find him among the living.
You're spinning your wheels. He's dead. The courts don't see it that way yet because there's never been a body, but he's dead. Point to any pauper's grave, it could be him. She's been hurt enough. Why stir up the whole mess again? Who cares anymore?
His daughter cares.
I'll arrange to have a check sent to your office today.
Well, you do that, Mr. Galen. And we'll both remember that I'm working for Cindy.
Paging Mr. Lamb. Mr. Ralph Lamb.
Beverly.
Hiya, Dan.
Hey.
You here to cash in all your nickel winnings for a whole $10 bill?
No, I need a reading on any markers you got on a Lyle Galen.
Smith.
Paging Mr. Lamb. Ralph Lamb.
You want to add him or weigh him? He's into us for over $30,000 and still losing. His credit line is 50.
Thanks, Beverly.
Oh, would you put these in my safety deposit box? The third machine on the left is really hot.
Ah.
You checking out Jenner or me?
Well, I usually start at the beginning, but in this case, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, and I'm not even sure there's a needle. So I have to start in the other direction.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, you mean about checking on you? You're absolutely right.
Paging Mr. Anderson. Mr. Howard Anderson.
Take a hit.
Oh, Daniel, don't take a hit. Go down for double. Excuse me, Daniel, you'll never make a gamble.
All right, there you go.
That's it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's right.
Who's your friend, and is she old enough to gamble?
I'm 22.
Really? With eyes of blue, eh?
Slick, her name is Linda, and she's my sister's best friend. She's a librarian from Duluth.
It's true.
That's the best one I've heard all day, huh? Well, believe me, my dear, he will change all of that. Look at that.
Look at that. All right.
That's all right.
Way to go,
Right.
Slick.
Would you pay her, please? Slick, huh? All right, you did it again. You know I hate it.
Did what? Hey, what?
I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, do not call me Slick in front of strangers.
She's not a stranger. She's practically a member of the family.
Well, in that case, I forgive you.
You ever heard of Hank Jenner?
Hank Jenner.
Yeah.
Some private detective you are. It just so happens that Hank Jenner is probably the giant in the country and western music. I happen to have a collection of every one of his albums.
You do? I didn't know that about you.
Love him.
You know, he might be in town?
Here in Las Vegas?
That's right.
I'll double your retainer. If you get him to come here, we can get him to work in our showroom. I tell you, I could keep that place booked for 50 years.
Well, Slick, I'd love to take your money, but I cannot tell a lie. I have another client paying me to find Hank Jenner.
What?
Yeah.
You mean you've got a client more important than me?
Oh, Slick, you're hurt.
Roth is never hurt. Roth is a rock. Who is it?
It's his daughter, Cindy Jenner.
Oh, his daughter. His daughter.
Is that okay?
That's a member of the family. I mean, you could find him for her if you want. I'll even help you.
I don't need any help, but you're doing great by her.
Who is she?
Linda.
What's she do?
She's a librarian.
Where's she from?
From Duluth.
She's single?
Careful.
Excuse me, Louise. You're from Duluth and you're a school teacher.
She's a librarian.
Librarian.
And we're going for broke.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know.
Okay. Well, you're halfway there, aren't you?
Hey!
Here, you get 3 greenies from the house and 1 for the road, okay?
Sweet. Hey, Dan, I really like your friend.
Oh, he's all right.
Duluth, did you say? Duluth.
Were you told what I was looking for?
The man said you had something for us to do.
That's a local private investigator named Tanna. Get him off my back.
Most one. Bella, where did you get these?
If they find out that I ran a trace all the way to Nashville for you, I'll swear I did it because you held a gun on me.
Bella, I love you.
It's the uniform. Now, why do you need all this?
I don't know why I fought it too, Bella. I adore you. Ever see Hank Jenner?
I don't need any wire photo to know what Hank Jenner looked like or who he is. Hank Jenner is wanted for murder.
Murder?
Well, today they might call it a mercy killing, but it's still murder. 10, 15 years ago, it was just murder.
I talked to 3 people about him. Nobody told me that.
You've been talking to the wrong people.
Well, they're the ones paying me to find him.
Push down and twist. Push down and turn.
Hi. He's been teaching me fingerprinting.
I'll bet he has. What's next? Frisking? Hey, wow. You mean to tell me that you went to school with my sister, you look like that, and I didn't know about it?
Well, in high school, I was skinny and really funny looking. But then one day, things started coming together.
They certainly did. Listen, thanks for picking her up. Did you have a chance to ask any of the musicians in the pit if they ever worked with Hank Jenner?
None of our boys did, but the conductor said that Lick Smith used to. He's working now at the Showboat.
Lick Smith. Thanks, baby.
I gotta go to the show. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you later. Listen, I know I said we'd go to the Hilton or someplace like that. You like jazz?
I love it.
Well, perfect place you can love it.
Okay, super.
Dan Tanner.
Hey, Licks, how you doing?
Pretty lady. Talk fast, Dan. I got 64 bars before my next solo.
Okay, quick questions. Hank Jenner.
Dead.
Did you play at his funeral?
He was a lambster. They don't get buried. The wind takes them off. If they leave their boots behind, there's no name on them.
Well, he might be very much alive.
Wouldn't bother me. He wrote good. Picked good, too.
Yeah, did you ever work with him?
I sat in with him after hours once or twice, Dan. You know, they had their corner of Nashville and we had ours.
Licks, you know any musicians from that corner of Nashville?
Only one. If you want chapter and verse on Jenner, ask Ben Hamner.
Ben Hamner? Who's Ben Hamner?
Well, if you ever saw Hank Jenner, Ben Hamner was right next to him playing more fiddle than God.
Where can I find him?
Circus, circus.
Good man.
Well, you went to the wedding, didn't you?
I had to, Ben. She was very beautiful.
I reckon I can't blame you much. I'd like to have been there myself. I caught myself going over there twice and I turned around. You know, there's a private investigator looking for you, a fella named Tanna. I understand he's pretty good at finding people.
You won't find me.
Well, he found me. Look, Hank, why don't you turn yourself in? Things has changed a whole lot in a year since your wife died.
Ben, I killed that girl's mother. Cindy has a new life now. There's no room in it for a murderer.
You just saved a poor dying woman a lot of pain and anguish. Look, all you did was just turn off a machine that was keeping a vegetable alive.
Doesn't matter. I show up and the newspapers go through it all over again. Cindy never read those things at the time. And it's not the wedding music I want for her now. No. Ben, Cindy saw a stranger that looked like me. She'll forget about that stranger in time.
I don't believe Tanna will.
She can't keep him bird-dogging me forever. You know, I almost wish he'd find me for her. I miss her. I'd like to hold her. Prison would be worth it.
Come on, Hank. Let's go home.
Yeah, let's go home.
You don't have this much fun in Duluth. Somebody's going to a lot of trouble to keep me from finding a dead man.
My father?
That's right. What I want to know is who would want to stop me and why.
You think he's alive?
Yes, I do. Now, what do you know about your estate? How much money do you have?
Well, Lyle handles all that. He's been like a father to me.
Lyle Galen is rich.
Well, he's getting poorer with each throw of the dice. Now, that could mean something. I want to find out what, for a lot of reasons. Not the least of which is my health.
I'll walk you down.
Hello, Bell Captain. This is Mrs. Smalley. Yes. I've just ordered a present, and I'm wondering if there's someone will be available to deliver it to me in the next few hours. Thank you.
So, what's next? Back to Circus. Circus, there are a few more questions I want to ask Ben Hamner.
You want me to come along?
I think you better stay with Cindy. Talk to you later.
This is Galen again. That little number you did on Tanna last night didn't work. He's still on the case. Get him off it and get him off it now. And this time I'm going to see that you do it right.
Ben Hamner around?
Not here, he ain't.
What time will he be back?
No time.
What?
He quit last night.
You know why?
Why what?
Why he quit.
Why would I know why he quit?
Listen, do you know where he lives?
No. Check with personnel. You want to pitch?
Why?
Why what?
Why would I want to pitch?
Hi. We're closed. Come back tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not looking for a job. I need an address.
455 Vegas Boulevard. How do you like that one?
1,000 comics out of work and you're trying to be funny. Ben Hamner, he used to work here. You got his home address?
Yeah, of course I got it. He used to work here.
So, can I have it?
Oh, I can't do that.
Sure you can. I won't tell anybody.
Oh, I got integrity.
You know, I happen to be a close personal friend of Philip Roth.
How close?
He's my brother.
Oh, that close, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if your brother wants Hamner's address, have him give me a call. I could use an assistant here in personnel.
Well, I'd have to ask my brother. Yes, a librarian from Duluth, huh? How'd you get him out of here?
I cried like a baby. He cried too. But I got him here.
She swims like a fish. Really doesn't matter, though. The lifeguard is very conscientious. Every time she goes in, he goes in to rescue her. What are you doing here?
Daniel. Excuse us, Linda. This better be important. 10 minutes late on my rounds already.
Well, it'll take you 2 seconds to call personnel at Circus and ask for Ben Hamner's address.
Oh?
Just tell him it's for your younger brother.
I don't have a younger brother.
Well, you do now.
Oh, who?
Me?
Heaven forbid.
Well, you could do worse.
I could do better.
So how come we're now walking towards the phone?
Well, I've got to go to the country club building.
You passed 2 phones already. Why the country club?
Well, there was a wind tore off the roof a little bit, and I got to check for leaks.
You're going to fix it?
Well, Roth fixes everything, including your problems.
Good, so make the call. Well, you have plenty of time to fix the roof before it rains.
All right, Daniel, I'll do it. But please, would you do me a favor? Keep it quiet about us being brothers, because it's bad for my image.
Oh, you got my word. Thanks, Nick.
What are brothers for?
Tanna.
This is your brother. Hammer's address is 1108 5th Place.
Thanks.
clown. A perfect way to hide.
It takes a lot to make me angry, Galen, but I'm really losing my patience with you. And on top of that, I just don't like you
It was a
that
mistake.
much.
Those guys weren't supposed to do that.
Weren't supposed to what? Leave me with my kneecaps? This is about Hank Jenner's money, isn't it? His daughter's money.
I couldn't let you find it. I couldn't let anybody find out how much I've gambled away.
Because you'd go right down the chute. Hasn't anyone ever told you that gambling is bad for your health? It's been real rough on mine. Give me the police. You're so dumb, Galen. If you hadn't put those goons on me, I might have called it quits by now.
Mr. Jenner. Hank Jenner. Country western music giant. Gold records. Tours across the country. My name's Dan Tanna. Daughter hired me to find you.
You can't find me, son. I'm dead.
Oh, you're gonna have a hard time convincing her of that.
You know, I'm almost glad it's over. I'm tired, Mr. Tanner. I'm an old man at 55. I'm almost ready to die, except I'm too big of a coward to do that. What about my friend Ben? Is he in any trouble?
He could be. He helped a fugitive.
I don't want my friends in trouble. Make a deal with you. You forget about Ben, and I'll go along with anything you say or want to do. I've destroyed enough people and lives already.
Well, why don't we just forget that for a while? There's a little girl who's been waiting 10 years to put her arm around you.
Cindy. Can I talk to her?
You want me to call her?
You know her number. This is my telephone.
I'll call her right now.
Hello?
Cindy, this is Dan Tanner. I'm here with your father.
He's with you?
That's right. He wants to see you. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, Mr. Tanner, could you wait 1 hour, please? I've waited so long to see him. I'd like to look perfect, okay?
She wants to look perfect for you. She needs about an hour. He understands. An hour will be fine.
Good. Bye.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
This package was just delivered for you at the front desk.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
getting a little nervous. Whew. Few butterflies, Mr. Tanna.
Just Dan. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Isn't it about time for us to move out?
Well, she said about an hour, so you got a few minutes if you want to make yourself gorgeous for her.
Oh, well, I can't change what Mother Nature laid on me. In fact, I can't change much of anything, can I? I'm scared. Dan, I'm scared to death.
Well, you know this is something that you have to do.
I know all about doing what has to be done. I watched Cindy's mother shrivel away to 85 pounds. Her name was Catherine. I haven't said that name in 10 years. Catherine. She was just laying there. Tubes in and out of her. In pain all the time. She couldn't move. Just her eyes were alive. And they were begging me for some peace, some dignity. I gave her some dignity. I stopped wrangling. I guess I started my own. Oh, God. I love that woman so much.
Hank, I don't know if I understand all that. Maybe it's not important that I do.
It's not important.
I just want you to know I'm going to do what I can to help you. I'm going to do whatever I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
When this is all over with, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Jim, don't look at me. You make me nervous.
I have to look. You're beautiful.
What time is it?
They should be here in about 15 minutes.
Jim, do you love me?
You know I do.
Then, indulge me a little.
What do you want?
Well, I've waited a long time to see my father, and I'd like to see him alone. I feel like it should be something for just the two of us.
Everything's going to be all right. I know it is.
Yeah, I know, but please.
Okay. I understand. I'll go downstairs and wait for him. Bring him up to you.
Oh, thanks.
Cindy?
Cindy, you had me find your father so you could kill him.
Yes.
Put that damn gun away.
He killed my mother.
He did what he thought he had to do. Now, Cindy, I'm not saying what he did was right, but he's still your father, and he loves you.
He killed my mother.
He spent 10 years in hell for it. He loved her, Cindy. Damn it, he loved her as much as you did. Ask Ben Hammond or ask me. For God's sakes, why didn't you ask him?
He went away. He left me alone. He didn't care about her or me.
He saw that you were taken care of and that you were loved. What more was there?
You set up Tanna. You set up me. You set up your own father. Cindy, I love you. But not like this. Not with this kind of hate inside you. One way or the other, we're gonna settle this right now. Mr. Tanna, you found Hank Jenner once before. Can you find him again?
We've got to find him again. Dispatcher, a cab just left the Desert Inn with an eastbound fare. Where was he headed?
On its way to Circus Circus.
Right, thanks. Circus Circus.
He's gonna kill himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hank Jenner. I come into this world with a guitar. And that's the way I figure to go out of it.
Now he's going to jump. No matter what he's done, he is still your father. Now, you want to watch it or you want to try and stop him?
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Keep talking.
Daddy? This is Cindy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Daddy, please don't jump.
Cindy. Cindy, baby. Is that you, Cindy?
Yes, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, if you jump, I'll die. Daddy, please don't leave me alone again. Oh, Daddy, I love you.
Hank. Hank. It's me, Dan.
Daddy!
You hear her?
Hank, Cindy needs you.
You hear her, Dan? Cindy wants me alive.
That's right, she needs you, Hank. Hank, here, can you reach my hand?
Easy.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy!
He made it.
It's Hank.
All right. Come on.
No, I can't do it. I'll get killed.
Spencer, come on, it's only water. It's not that high.
From there, it's not that high. From here, it's very high.
Just close your eyes and run, and you'll be in midair before you know it.
I don't want to be in midair.
Hey, don't be afraid. You can do it.
Wait a minute. Why can't I be afraid if I want to? It's a free country. Cowards have rights, you know.
Spencer, come on, a lot of people are watching. You gotta get over your fear of heights.
Why?
Well, you could grow tall overnight.
That's not funny.
That's funny.
If I laugh, can I get off?
Off the edge.
Then it's not funny.
Hey, would you feel better if I held your hand and dove in with you?
Okay.
No! Now that's funny.
Next on Vegas, Tanna's own Dirty Dozen, rob a Las Vegas strip casino.
All right, everybody ready?
Benny, the can, that's the time check.
Everything work out okay? You drive.
that bait, I knew I wasn't hooked up to any ordinary fish. Almost tore the rod right out of my hand. Hey, you guys better load up someplace else. Did you see that no stopping sign?
Take it easy, Pop. We'll be out of here in a minute.
Yeah, well, move the truck back a little bit. Hey, you, hold it right there.
Get away from there!
Oh, good.
Come on, sir, come on.
Come on. I love that old man.
No, I know.
Mr. Rod?
You know who did this?
Nothing yet, sir. We found the van. The MO was the same as the casino that was robbed last month. We're working on it.
Yeah, well, they made it look easy.
What about witnesses?
We've got plenty of those, Dan. Too many. Excuse me, Mr. Roth. Anything develops, I'll be in touch.
Buy a drink.
Red, can we have a couple of double scotches, please?
Uncle Joseph. He was a fine man. I lived with him until I was 10.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He bought me a bike once. And years later, I came out here, you know, Danny. I opened up a couple of casinos. I called him to come out here and help me. He wouldn't do it.
Why not?
Pride, nepotism. He said, no bum's gonna say that my nephew gave his uncle a job. A couple of years ago, I said, listen, why don't you run security? Sit in a big office, phones, get you a good-looking secretary. Not for him. He says, I want to walk around, see people, love people. You saw me. Joe. He was going to retire, you know. Retire from what? But he was going to retire. I mean, if there were a reason, if there was some purpose to it.
There's no guarantee. Nothing's foolproof. Presidents of the United States, they have the tightest security in the world, they get assassinated.
Well, I think you can improve the system.
The most sophisticated systems, they all have flaws.
Daniel, I can't take it anymore. I can't have people getting killed. I own a responsibility to these people here. Not only the patrons, but my friends. You understand that? You know that.
Look, there are too many intangibles. I don't know how you test a security system.
Well, you gotta learn how to test the security
Well, how are you
system.
gonna do that?
I know how to do it.
How?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire 5 hoods. And I'm gonna tell them to try to hit any of my 5 casinos, and I'll give them each $25,000 apiece.
Like, that's crazy.
Oh, you think so?
You can't hire 5 guys, 5 rum-dums to come knock off one of your casinos.
You're talking about professionals. You need professionals, people with special talents, and then you got to have somebody to mastermind the whole thing, to coordinate. Where are you going to find somebody like that?
Okay, he'll arrive in Reno at 2:15 and depart at 4. Okay.
He'll use a taxi service for the short.
This is inspired. Yeah. This is classic, is what this is.
What is it?
It's a portrait of you.
He's going to need a rental car for the one day in San Francisco and overnight accommodations. Will you take care of all this?
What about my flights?
They're confirmed. You depart 1:05, arrive Reno 2:15, depart Reno 4 o'clock, arrive San Francisco 4:50. I left your return open, and you can pick the tickets up at the desk.
Very good. Thanks very much. Have you heard from Jerry Lang yet?
Well, I traced him to Los Angeles. He's opened his own firm up there, and I left a message on his answering service.
Oh, okay. Look, I probably won't be here when he calls, so I want you to get $1,000 out of the savings account. Do you have that much?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Wire it to him in L.A. and tell him to meet me here tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
Dan, now we both know that something's going on. Now we want to know what kind of game we're playing.
Now, B, look.
Come on, Dan.
The less you know, the better, all right? So I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Okay.
There was a time, you know, when you trusted us, worked with us.
The same goes for you, Benzer. No one is to know of my activities for the next few days, all right?
Our lips are sealed. I don't know why they're sealed, but they're sealed.
I will be checking in later for messages.
Have a nice flight.
I think you've captured me.
My dear Daniel, it's been a damnable long time since I've seen you.
Mr. Klaus, you're looking very well.
Thank you, thank you.
And it looks like you're doing very well here.
It's really quite simple. The wheel is a mechanical object, and as such, it is never totally in proper balance. It's simply a matter of determining the precise calibrations of the vertiginous arc, offset by the degree of imbalance.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
What brings you to Reno?
Well, a little project.
I suspect something in construction.
Well, not exactly. Could we speak privately for a moment?
Certainly. Cash me in. I trust you haven't forgotten our dinner engagement.
Step in my office.
Now, about the project. Exactly what is it?
Philip Roth wants me to knock off one of his casinos. Nice day, huh?
Yeah. Dan.
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, listen, I'm clean, man. I swear I ain't done nothing. I'm just fishing here.
How's your fingers, Freddie?
Well, it's same as always. But they ain't been in action in over 2 years now, Dan. No matter, though. I mean, it's like riding a bike. You know, you never forget.
Yeah, listen, I got a little business proposition for you.
Yes, sir.
So I need a good tumbler tickler.
For what?
I'm gonna hit one of Philip Roth's casinos.
You gonna what?
The money's good.
Dan, let me put it this way, dear. I ain't into knocking over casinos.
$25,000.
Like I said, the job should be a piece of cake.
Hey, meet me at Ferraro's, 8 o'clock tonight.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Vinny.
How you doing?
Good
What
to
are you
see you.
doing here?
Well, I'm doing a little shopping.
Yeah, for what?
Talent.
Whoa. Want a drink? It's on a house.
I am dying for a good draft beer. We can't get draft beer in the desert, you know.
You got it. Rod, draft beer for my pal.
Vinny, to be a little more specific, I want to hire a good wire man. Do you think you can get away from this place for a while?
As you can see, I got a lot of bills to pay, and tell you the truth, I haven't been on a wire in years.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought I'd just take a shot. Well, I've got a little enterprise going, and but if you can't make it, I understand.
Oh, it's just because I got all these bills, you know, and I have to pay.
Pays $25,000.
Dollars?
Dollars.
Rodney, take over. My pal just talked me into taking a little vacation.
Gentlemen, aside from one man who you all meet later, we're going to be members of a very special team. Flight leaves at 8 in the morning. I expect you at my place by 12 noon. This is gonna be fun.
Where's your lovely secretary and that amusing fellow who works for you?
Well, I thought it best they not be involved, so I gave them the day off.
Oh, I brought along some very fine revolvers who've been in the family for generations.
Oh, it's too bad, Klaus. You won't get a chance to use them. Part of the deal is no guns, sorry.
Damn.
I'll be in the hotel room after I win a few at the tables.
Okay, honey, but don't go too heavy until I find out what this project's good for.
Hey, Jerry. Good to see you. Come on in. Well, the gang's all here.
Well, if it isn't old Nimble Knuckles. Filled any safes lately?
Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Just what we need. Another PI.
Vinny Orlado.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Jer. How are you?
And Siegfried Klaus.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I heard you've been under the weather lately.
Under the bar. About a year. Finally got dried out and back on my feet. Thanks to guys like Dan here.
Oh, shucks. Wasn't nothing.
If I didn't know better, I think you guys are up to no good.
We're up to no good. We're gonna knock over a casino.
And leave the take to your beneficiaries. Come on, you're not serious.
Roth wants us to poke a hole in his security and see how far we can get.
Well, it sounds like Roth, but are the guards in on it?
No, and that's why we're going to be so well paid. We won't be carrying any weapons, and theirs will be loaded.
And they've been known to be twitchy.
Well, hey, casino got robbed last week. 2 guards got killed.
Properly executed, it's really not as precarious as it might appear.
Now, where you fit in, Jerry, is we need a good wheelman. You drop us off at the rear door with a delivery truck and then come back later and pick us up with a paramedic ambulance.
Then where?
Around to the front, we drop off the money. We never leave the property. That is a must. And, oh, yeah, you get $25,000.
You just got my full attention.
Okay. Anybody want something to drink or a sandwich before we begin, Mr. Klaus?
No, thank you. I just enjoyed the most exquisite whitefish roe from the Great Lakes.
Every bit as tasty as fresh beluga caviar, and quite moderately priced, I might add.
Well, I hope you've been working on some of the hang-ups of this capers while you're savoring your gourmet dinner.
There are no hang-ups, Vincent. We are confronted entirely with equations. Known factors with common denominators. All that is required is absolute precision timing.
Well, for openness, how are four of us going to get backstage without being spotted?
Well, you and Vinny are going to be delivering a prop for the Magician's Act, a box. The kind they saw in half.
Gentlemen, suppose I take you all on a journey through our course of infiltration. And let the answers present themselves. Wearing appropriate attire, we gain entry through this stage door at 9:45. While Mr. Fingers and I attend to other matters, Daniel and Vincent will climb this ladder to the uppermost catwalk. There you will find a wall to which there is no access, except, of course, through the acrobatic abilities of our friend Vincent. The distance from the catwalk to the area we must penetrate is 9 feet, 3 inches. Now, it is of the uppermost importance that you measure this before drilling and planting the charge. We wouldn't want to strike a steel girder. If you attach mattress pads, you will prevent debris from falling on the performers below, thus drawing attention to your activities. There is no window in the time lock door. The oscillating TV monitor posed quite a dilemma, as you might guess, until it occurred to me it is merely a television circuit. Mr. Fingers and I will simply patch into their monitoring system, make a videotape, which of course will show an undisturbed room. Then, on the night we effect the robbery, we will feed our tape back into their system, at which point we could stage a war the security guards would never know. The money bags will be removed from the room and ultimately placed in the magician's box. Then we exit stage rear. Are there any questions?
Yeah. When's it go?
Tomorrow night, midnight show.
Do we pass out earmuffs to everyone on stage for the explosion?
We're going to use a shaped charge. It'll give us a soft blast, muffle most of the noise.
But not all. Still, we must time the stage performance exactly. Here, use this for timing. You will find it infinitely dependable.
Very nice. We'll time tonight.
I still don't understand why we got to time everything.
Well, Freddie, we have to be in sync with the loudest part of the performance. That'll muffle the sound of the blast. That's what Mr. Klaus meant by precision timing.
Early in the evening, Mr. Fingers will get me into the electronic system room so I can make the tape.
Then we'll all meet in the showroom. Any questions? I suggest we all get our gear together.
You better keep your eye on that fellow in security control.
I still don't know how you're going to work this out.
Vinny, I'm going to time 2 musical numbers. One that's about to start any minute now, and then the big can-can number that follows. Now, the time it takes from the beginning of the first number to the end of the can-can number is the time we have to get through the stage door and blow the wall. Got that?
Yeah, but how are we gonna know if we're on time?
Well, the can-can number is going to be our time check. That's when the countdown starts.
You should learn how to relax, my dear boy.
You're a brilliant man, Mr. Klaus, but I know one thing for sure. Nothing ever comes off the way it's supposed to. I would love to put one of those in my credit card.
Not exactly the Bolshoi ballet, but they do have a certain well-rounded exuberance, sir.
Good evening, Dan. Bert, haven't you seen this show enough times?
Well, yes, but my friends haven't seen it. Mr. Klaus here and my friends Freddie and Vinny. This is Bert Cohen, the president of the Desert Inn.
Nice watch, Dan. Yours?
Oh, no, I'm just admiring it. It belongs to Mr. Klaus.
Hang on to this. This is going up faster than gold. Nice meeting you, gentlemen.
You lie very well, Daniel.
Are you kidding me?
It's gonna happen tomorrow night.
You mean to say you are actually going to rob this?
It's harmless. I'm not even carrying guns. All I have to do is take the money from the back door to the front, give it back.
Well, how much money are you going to have?
I don't know, 2 or 3 million in cash.
$2 or $3 million? Will you be alone?
No. Dan will be riding with me.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. That would make a really nice trip to South America, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That little thought had crossed my mind, too.
You have thought about it, haven't you? Jerry, suppose I met you when you pick up the paramedic van with a gun. Jerry, you're 40 years old and starting all over again. We're both starting over. Cocktail? You don't need that.
It is tempting.
It is easy.
One last important reminder. If anything goes wrong, if security catches on in any way, we surrender immediately and peacefully, right? Are we all set?
I do believe we are.
All right. Check all your gear. Let's pack the box, then try to relax. We go in 7 hours.
I got a delivery for Sue Wong, the magician. It's supposed to be urgent.
What is it?
What is it? It's a deal for sawing people in half. I don't know. He said the old one broke during rehearsal about an hour ago, right?
Come on, I'm getting a cramp on you, huh?
Okay, okay. Come on, bring it in.
Gentlemen, it's 11 minutes and 23 seconds and counting. After this number is the can-can. It's our time check. After it begins, we have 3 minutes and 41 seconds to blow the wall. All right, everybody ready?
Are they still going through with it?
They sure are.
Take it. Jerry, when's the next time you're gonna have $3 million in your hands? Take it.
For us.
For us.
Okay. That's it. The money depository room should be right behind that wall. I think.
We don't have all day, if that's what you mean.
Sure. It's easy. I always work this stuff underwater.
Denny, the can, that's the time check. 3 minutes, 41 seconds from now. Go, come on.
I hope they play another chorus. The drill bit just broke.
set. Here we go.
Slicing things rather thin, aren't we? You can say that again.
How many sacks of cash did you leave in the depository?
5 bags.
Are you sure?
Why?
There's only 4 there now.
You better put out an alert.
This is security control. Page Monty Levine.
Gentlemen, we're on the home stretch. Let's go.
Hey, pal, how about helping out, huh?
Is that the old box?
I sure wouldn't want to repeat the phrase that Sue Wong used for it.
security. Tell them to make a sweep of the entire backstage area. This is Monty Levine. Connect me with Metro.
Everything work out okay?
We got it.
You drive.
What?
This is not a drill, Dan.
Jerry, what are you, crazy?
Get over there. Don't make me use this. Come on, Dan.
Jerry, how far do you think you're gonna get?
I don't have to get far. I've got a car less than 2 blocks from here. Let's go.
Your fingers. All right, read them their rights and book them.
Turn around, let's get out of here. Do it. I mean it.
Let's get out of here.
Suspects in a blue and white paramedic van. Looks like they're heading downtown. Just past the Stardust. I want a roadblock at Fremont and Casino Center.
Jerry, we're in the middle. There's no place to go. Give it up. Do it!
You want to tell me what this is all about? It's a long story. All right, Dan, I've got time.
Dan, what would have happened if the security guards had seen you?
You guys could all have been hamburgers. Well, no. You see, there's something I didn't tell our friends here.
What did you forget to tell us?
Well, about a little agreement I made with Slick. Mr. Roth, before any of us even got started. You see, he told his guards that until further notice that if they caught anyone attempting to rob any of his casinos, that they were not to use their weapons. And in return, I promised we wouldn't use weapons.
Well, you're at it. Why don't you tell the cops about us?
Vinny, that really wasn't necessary. You see, the original plan was not to leave the premises.
Why don't you tell us about the guards? I would have breathed a lot easier when it was coming down.
Because then it wouldn't have been a real test. We had to try to pull it off under real conditions.
We found our voice, a love unhidden, a daring choice. Hand in hand, we walk the sky, painting rainbows where shadows lie. They said we couldn't, but we proved them wrong. Our hearts are louder than their song. Electric sparks, a blazing light. Together we'll ignite the night. Love is love, it's wild and free. A symphony of you and me. Dancing hearts that beat as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Love is love, no walls, no chains. Through every storm we'll dance in the rain. Our stories racing in the stars above. Nothing can stop our love. It smells a spark, it lights my way to the darkest night into day. In your arms I find my home. Together we'll never be alone. They said we couldn't, but we proved them wrong. Our hearts are louder than their song. Electric sparks, a blazing light. Together we'll ignite the night. Love is love, it's wild and free. A symphony of you and me. Dancing hearts that beat as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Love is love, no walls, no chains. Through every storm we'll dance in the rain. Our stories written in the stars above. Nothing can stop our love. You spark a spark, it lights my way. Turns the darkest night into day. In your arms I find my home. Together we'll never be alone. They said we couldn't, but we proved them wrong. Our hearts are louder than their song. Electric sparks, a blazing light. Together we'll ignite the night. Love is love, it's wild and free. A symphony of you and me. Dancing hearts that beat as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Love is love, no walls, no chains. Through every storm we'll dance in the rain. Our stories racing in the stars above. Nothing can stop our love. In the rhythm of night chord beats, our love's alive, it never retreats. Bold and vibrant, we're here to stay. Forever dancing, come what may. Love a glance, every light a laugh. There's a touch, they said it's too bold, but we love this much. We're breaking the mold, rewriting the tune. A love so fierce, it lights up the moon. I know love is wild and free. night chord beats. Our love's alive, it never retreats. Bold and vibrant, we're here to stay, forever dancing, come what may. Gonna win.
Next on Vegas, terror strikes a private eye convention as detectives are murdered one by one.
What's bugging you?
2 dead detectives in one day, that's what's bugging me.
I'm just an ordinary run-of-the-mill private investigator.
Could be in big trouble if you've ever worked on this case.
Beautiful. I love it.
Well, you chose it, Miss Silverton. So you're stuck with it for the rest of our lives.
You know, I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to get around to giving me one.
Oh, you were you? Well, I just wanted to get you an engagement ring with loads of diamonds.
Oh, just because you're closing a big case and you're going to have a lot of money doesn't mean that you should...
We are going to have a lot of money. The detective business is looking up. I've been grinding away on this case for almost 2 years now.
Oh, this case. When are you going to tell me about this case?
I can't, honey. It's confidential. Maybe someday. Or some night when Chicago is snowed in and snuggled up next to a fireplace. I'll tell you a real mystery story with a twist ending.
You know, I am going to love being Mrs. Bradshaw. Housewife.
You're not going to miss the Vegas footlights, are you?
Maybe a little.
Hey.
Well, not enough to keep me there past the end of your detective convention.
Oh, I see. Well, then get moving so I get my last bit of bachelor time in before the wedding.
Somebody get an ambulance!
detectives who have not yet registered for the Private Eye Convention, please report to the Paradise Room.
I'm sorry, Mr. Prescott, but the desk people tell me that the suite area you want has already been filled.
Well, that's okay. I'll just spend less time in my room and more time out where I should be, getting the jump on my competition. We'll start with dinner tonight. 7 okay with you? Now, wait a minute before you answer. I'm from Los Angeles. I serve only the finest wine, Californian, of course. And I do tell fabulous stories about all my cases. What do you say?
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Thanks.
How's it going?
Normal. I've had 3 propositions, 2 proposals, and a chance to get adopted.
That was...
Yeah, I'm still smiling, and the host is still hosting.
Nice, nice.
Eric, right?
Eric Marshall, Marshall Detective Agency, Boston.
Yeah, I remember your demonstration in Miami last year. Computers Against Crime, right?
I'm flattered you remembered.
Oh, sure. Dan Tanna, Las Vegas.
How are
Yeah, we've got your computer set up in the Paradise Room for the demonstration tomorrow.
Well, I hope I'll see you there tomorrow.
Well, I'll be there. Wouldn't miss it.
Good.
Okay.
You're the host.
Excuse me.
See you later.
All right. Yeah, I'm the host. My name's Dan Tanna.
Okay, now look, some fathead has lost my electronic surveillance gear.
Well, no, actually, we put it in the crown room for you. Mr. Ragosi from New York, huh?
Tony!
Hey, Tony.
Hey, you just saved my sanity. I thought this was another typical convention screw-up.
Well, we just try to anticipate everybody's needs, Tony.
So you're the host, huh? I guess that means you work and you live in this hellhole, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, I think it's the best town, the best people in the world. I love Las Vegas.
Come on. You just do a little surveillance, you're gonna burn those pretty eyebrows off looking through the keyhole. It's so damn hot.
See you, Tony.
How you doing?
Hey, Vince.
I'm here.
I want you to do something for me.
What?
Go to the crown.
Mr. Tanna! Mr. Tanna. Charlotte Henderson.
All right, Miss Henderson, you're the one who's going to conduct the self-defense demonstration?
Well, I'm not sure. You should have called me.
Well, I did try to call you several times in Atlanta last week, and we kept missing each other, so I just assigned you an activity from your biography. It said you were great at scuba, skydiving, and hand-to-hand combat.
Well, I can't demonstrate self-defense techniques without a partner.
But you never ask. Hand-to-hand, cheek-to-cheek. See you at the pool at 3? What happened? What's the matter?
It's Jim. He's dead.
It's okay. Okay, listen. Vince, you take care of things up here.
Fine. Folks, could we go back to registering, please? Ben. He was going to give the firearms demonstration. I talked to him this morning.
They were getting married.
Come on.
Yeah. He was walking behind the back of the car and
Sit down.
a big sedan came by.
Okay. Shh. It's all right. It's all right.
He looked so scared. If you'd seen his face. He just looked so scared when he saw what was happening to him. The police said it was an accident. But I know it wasn't. Dan, please, you've just got to help me. You've just got to help me.
Okay, take it easy. Just listen to me. How do you know it wasn't an accident?
I saw the car. It
didn't have to hit Tim. The guy went right for him.
Did you see who was driving the car? Could you tell if it was a man or a woman? Marianne, what about the make? The color, the license, anything? Look, I know it's tough to be asking questions like this at a time like this, but you gotta try.
Maybe it was a Buick. I don't know. Tim was a detective. He was working on a very important case. And somebody wanted to kill him. And I want to know who, and I want to know why. Dan, look. I have a little bit of money that Tim and I put away for our move to Chicago. I can pay you.
Hey, don't worry about the money, okay?
Dan, can I help?
Marianne, why don't you go back to your place and try to rest, all right?
Okay.
You drive her home.
Sure. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see Nelson. Dave, I'm telling you, Marianne said it wasn't an accident.
Do you know how many conventions are in town now?
What does that have to do with it?
Booze, parties, whoopee time. There are over 5,000 revelers out there. Now, the driver could have been drunk. It was a typical hit and run.
Dave, I've known Marianne for a long time. If she thought it was an accident, she wouldn't have asked for my help.
All right. I questioned 5 witnesses. They all said the car was out of control.
Did you get a description of the driver?
Probably a man. But it all happened too fast. Miss Henderson, I told you at the front desk. I have no further information on the Bradshaw case.
I couldn't help but notice Mr. Tanner's license on his T-Bird out front, and I thought perhaps something might have broken in the meantime.
Not yet.
Miss Henderson, if you don't mind my asking, what's your interest in this case?
Friendship. Tim and I worked in a couple of interstate cases together last year.
Do you have any idea why someone would want to kill Tim Bradshaw?
Mr. Tanner, you and I make our living prying into other people's lives. Who would want to kill you? Or Tim Bradshaw? Take your pick. Tim was in this business long enough to run up quite a list.
Well, I tell you what you do, Miss Henderson. You take that list apart if you want to. Right now, I have a hit and run.
No offense, Lieutenant, but I've heard that tune before. No real evidence. And you're overworked and you're understaffed.
And you've got it.
Lieutenant.
Might I make a suggestion, please?
Sure. As long as it isn't something like teaming up. I prefer to work alone.
I just suggest that you tread softly. The people in this town respond to a light touch.
Like I said, no offense.
That lady has more than a passing interest in this case.
And the determination of a pit bull. I'm gonna go see if I can locate some of Tim Bradshaw's enemies.
If he actually had any.
Well, he had at least one. The one who killed him.
Well, how'd you get into it? Detective work.
20 years I wore the blues and a badge in the Big Apple.
You're a cop?
Yeah, and a good one, too. But, I got a little tired of hassling the punks on the street. My kids grew up. And my wife. God bless that lady, she passed on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We had a good life. But then my ticker wasn't as good as it used to be, and I had to decide. I had to decide either to retire or hang up an investigator's shingle.
I gotta get that. Private Investigators Convention. Binzer speaking.
Binzer, can you get free from the convention for a few minutes?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's going to demonstrations or lectures in a few minutes.
Okay, I want you to call Chicago and arrange for Tim Bradshaw's case files to be sent to Las Vegas on the next flight.
Dan, shame on you. Those are confidential. No one's going to release those to you.
Of course they won't. That's why I want you to contact Vincent Colby. You'll find him in my telephone directory under Vinny the Fly.
Vinny the Fly? Someone you met at charm school? Why's he got a name like that?
Never seen a fly walk up a wall?
Dan, is this guy a burglar?
Just tell him what I need and he'll take care of the rest.
Okay, where are you going to be if I need you?
Well, I'll be at the pool picking up some tips on self-defense. Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all, your turn. Let's see how well you listen to this Georgia girl. Attack! Circle defense!
Did I get a chance to try my hand at something other than a fall?
Well, you volunteered to be my partner for this demonstration. He always takes the falls.
I can see why I stayed home.
CPR?
Yeah, go.
Two, three, four.
It's no use. He's dead. I did a little research once on job hazards. You know what the worst one in our profession is? It's not bullets or car chases. It's stress. You show me a good working detective, I'll show you a guy that's probably got a bad stomach and a bad heart.
A New York detective. Tony Ragosi didn't seem to be the kind of guy to buckle under tension.
Take a look at these.
Enderon?
Probably for his heart.
So when you get the autopsy report, I'd like to see it.
Sure. What's bugging you?
2 dead detectives in 1 day, that's what's bugging me.
Say, Tanna, you know, I did hear the New Yorker, Tony, talking to your friend Binzer. He was telling him about his heart. Oh, I'm sorry. John Prescott, L.A. John.
This is Lieutenant Dave Nelson, Metro PD.
Mr. Prescott? Well, there's nothing in here but some bar receipts, a wallet, and a room key.
Mind if I borrow that key for a few minutes?
You want to check out the room? Mr. Prescott, you were the closest one to Mr. Ragosi when he collapsed. I'll need a statement from you later. Where can you be reached?
In the bar. I think I'm going to indulge my work hazard and have a stiff one. I also think I'll have one for my New York friend, Tony. I'll see you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. What are you doing back here?
Well, Mary Ann wanted to work so she could keep her mind off of Tim's death. I thought maybe I could help you here.
You can. B, there was a detective at the convention. His name was Tony Ragosi. Find out if he made any calls from the DI, where he ate, with whom, what time.
I thought our case was with Tim Bradshaw. What's with this Ragosi?
He's dead.
Dead. Dan, what's going on?
I don't know, B, but I'm gonna find out.
I'm gonna talk to Marianne at the Trop. Maybe she's settled down enough to tell me something.
Well, I never...
5 minutes, hon.
She's been sitting like that for over an hour, Dan. Ever since that detective lady with the southern accent came and talked to her.
Southern accent. Tall woman, very pretty.
Pretty insensitive, if you want to know. Asking Marianne about Tim, and he's not even dead 24 hours. Make her go home, Dan.
Yeah, take care. Hi.
Hi.
Why don't you let me take you home?
I don't want to go home. I was all packed to go to Chicago. And then I can't just sit there and look at the boxes.
Let me get you out of here. You can't stay here.
No, I'll just take a room here. I need to be by myself.
Charlotte Henderson come to see you tonight.
I think that was her name. All she said was that she was a friend of Tim's and she wanted to help find his killer.
Do you mind telling me what she wanted to know?
Not very much. I told her about how Tim and I met 2 years ago when he came to Vegas. And then she wanted to know if he ever mentioned any case he was working on.
What did you tell her?
Well, Tim had mentioned an open case he was working on. He wouldn't tell me anything about it, but he was almost close to solving it.
Did she mention a man named Tony Ragosi?
No. But Tim mentioned somebody who was going to be in big trouble or something as soon as he told his client what he'd learned. I don't know, something about a twist ending or something. I don't...
Did Tim ever talk about Charlotte Henderson?
No. He had a thing with a lady detective once. It lasted quite a while, but it was over. From the way Charlotte was acting, my female intuition tells me that she might have been the one.
Yeah, well, you might be right. She's certainly putting her all into this case.
Tomorrow is the day we were supposed to get married. Who killed him, Dad? Tell me, Dad, who?
I don't know. But I promise you this, I'll find out.
Oh, please.
Hi. How's Marianne?
Well, she's a very classy lady, hanging in there all the way.
The autopsy report come in?
Yeah, Nelson called it in 15 minutes after I talked to you. I figured it'd go wait till you got home.
Then it was a heart attack.
Yeah. Helped along by a stomach full of amphetamines. Listen, you tell me why a smart ex-cop who knows he has a heart problem is taking speed.
Benzer, you don't have to yell.
It's nothing. I talked to this guy at the convention. He was a nice guy. I liked him, that's all.
Well, maybe somebody helped him along, huh? Well, what'd you find out about Rogosi's activities?
Not a whole lot. I talked to the chief operator at the Desert Inn. Rigosi made 2 phone calls to a Julian Dietrich in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Julian Dietrich? Of Dietrich International Steel Corporation? He owns half the blast furnaces in Michigan.
What's he need a detective for?
Well, I don't know why he needs one now, but 3 years ago, his son was kidnapped.
That's right. His 24-year-old son. I remember reading it in the paper. They took him all over the country before the father finally paid the ransom.
Yeah, the kidnappers had him in 6 or 7 different cities before he was released unharmed.
How much did they get?
$5 million. Never recovered.
Oh. Wasn't there some sort of scandal where people thought that the son rigged the whole kidnapping?
Yeah, but nothing ever came of it.
Oh, by the way, somebody's been asking about Rigosi's calls, and they say they're working for Dan Tanna.
A man or a woman?
I don't know. The operator that took the call went off duty for the night.
Okay, get back to her. Tell her I'd like to talk to her. You get on this Dietrich thing. Find out what was so important that Rigosi called him twice in Michigan, all right?
Okay. I'm sorry I yelled before.
Tanna.
Dan, I'd like for you to meet me at Metro.
Sure, what's up?
Well, one of your conventionaires, Eric Marshall, was just brought in.
You mean the guy from Boston? Yeah, is he in some kind of trouble?
He's dead.
So what's the story on Eric Marshall? Another accident-prone private detective?
Thank you, Don. No, I'm not going to buy it on this one, Dan. 3 dead private investigators is more than a coincidence. Eric Marshall, Boston-bred lawyer who turned investigator. He worked for society, jet setters, and even other lawyers. And he was also one of the highest-paid men in his country. That is, until last night when he took a dip in the pool.
So what did the coroner have to say about the drowning?
Eric Marshall never knew what happened to him. When he hit that water, he was 200 proof. Smashed out of his gourd.
Well, I'm glad to see I'm not the only one Lieutenant Nelson dragged out of bed.
Sorry I had to do it, Mr. Prescott. But recent events make whatever happened to Mr. Rigosi, about which you know, doubly important.
Oh, look, I'm kidding. I want to be any help I can.
I want you to conduct your business. Thanks for coming down, John.
Hey, we're all in this together, right?
I'm sorry to say, everybody does not believe the way that you do.
Miss Henderson. I'd like to talk to you.
About what?
About Mary Ann Silverton.
What about her?
Well, you paid her a little visit tonight, and after you finished, she was a basket case.
I know, and I was sorry about it. I was only trying to get some information on Tim. I told her I'd take her home, but she wouldn't go.
Now, look, she doesn't need 2 private investigators coming at her.
Are you telling me to stay out of it?
No, but I'm telling you that she hired me because I'm her friend, and I don't want her hassled.
Well, I was more than Tim Bradshaw's friend for a long time. Only he can't answer my questions, and he can't hire me either. So I'm just going to have to muddle my way through, hassles or no hassles.
Then for heaven's sake, let's stop stepping on each other's toes and work together.
I suppose that'll open your lieutenant friend's files for me?
Dave Nelson helps when he can without breaking the law.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Tanner, but I believe in the bird in the hand school of detective work. I can't afford the luxury of a police lieutenant who will pool his cooperation whenever he feels like it. So, I'll just continue on my own.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning. Hey, you got it.
Airmail from Vinny the Fly.
Very good.
Let's hope it tells us something.
Is this guy really a burglar?
He's not a brain surgeon. Looky there. See that? Tim Bradshaw was working on the Dietrich case when the boy was being held in Chicago. So that's 2 dead detectives who are working on the case. What about Eric Marshall? Did Dietrich people say anything about him when you talked to him?
Dan, I tried really hard. I was on the phone with 20 different people. I'm telling you, all I could get was the corporate shuffle. You just don't get through to Julian Dietrich.
The Dietrich case, that was the case that Tim Bradshaw was telling Marianne about. Had to be. B, what time does that operator go on duty, the one who got the call requesting information on Tony Ragosi?
About a half hour.
Okay. I want you to call Nelson. See if he can exert some official pressure on these Dietrich people. Maybe we can get some information from him, all right? Spencer? My friend, we've got an entire convention full of private detectives who need a host. Can you handle it?
As my mother is fond of saying, not to worry.
Okay. About that.
You gotta understand, Danny. I thought you were expanding your business and took on a new partner.
No, Jennifer, was it a man or a woman?
It was a woman, near as I could tell.
You remember what she said?
Boy, you sure do know how to tax a girl, don't you? Y'all know how many calls come through this switchboard a day?
Thousands, right?
That's right. Look, she was just another voice, Dan.
Well, was there anything different about her voice? Was she nervous? Was it high or low? A stutter? Did she have an accent?
Not that I recall. She sure didn't have no accent. At least not like you, anyway.
Jennifer, I love you.
Wow.
I just came in from the pool and I'm going to take a steam.
Your steam will wait. I want to know why you told a hotel operator you worked for Dan Tanna.
I knew y'all could get whatever information you wanted around Vegas, and I couldn't. So I evened the odds.
Whatever happened to the little word called ethics?
Mr. Tanner, I don't have the connections you have in this town. So I have to use the tools I've got. Now, if that's unethical, I'm sorry.
What do you know about Julian Dietrich?
Not much. I remember his son's kidnapping.
What did Tim say about that kidnapping? Or Ragosi or Marshall?
I had never met Ragosi or Marshall before I came to this Jinx convention. I'm just an ordinary run-of-the-mill private investigator.
I could be in big trouble if you've ever worked on this case. Because I sure don't believe those 3 dead men went out in accidents.
I appreciate your concern, but I can take care of myself.
Well, for your sake, Miss Henderson, I hope you're right. Because otherwise, I think you're really skating on thin ice.
Mr. Prescott, please.
This is Dan Tanner. You have a call for me?
Go ahead, please.
I just got off the phone with Union E. Dietrich. It seems that after his son was returned to him, he offered $1 million reward for information leading to the capture of the kidnappers.
So the detectives who were hired originally just kept plugging it along, including Tony Ragosi and Marshall.
That's right.
Dave, how many cities was the Dietrich boy kept in?
7.
7. So I guess we can assume that there were 4 detectives working on the case besides the 3 who were already killed, right?
Dietrich has turned the case over to his company security. That's where it stands as of now. I thought you might be interested in the 7th name on the detective list.
Who is it?
Your little Southern belle, Charlotte Henderson. I have a telex coming in with information on the others.
Okay, I'll talk to you about that later. First, I want to talk to Charlotte Henderson.
Okay, get down on the floor. Keep down.
Feeling better?
Lucky to be alive.
Could have been killed 5 minutes ago, and I don't think it was an accident. Don't you think it's about time you started telling me the truth?
I haven't lied.
Holding back information is the same thing.
Tim and I met on a case 3 years ago. We had a beautiful affair for 2 years. We parted friends. I want very much to find out who killed him.
How do I know you're not just trying to get more information so you can collect your $1 million reward for finding Gary Dietrich's kidnappers?
I've earned that reward. I worked on the case for 2 years and spent every nickel I've got.
Did you ever think of pulling your information with the other detectives who worked on the case and splitting the reward?
We didn't even know who they were. If there was a break in the case, Dietrich's man kept us all equally informed.
Who is Dietrich's man?
That I won't tell you.
3 detectives are dead, and you don't want to tell me?
Mr. Tanner, I don't want you anywhere near my case or the reward. Now, as my daddy used to say, don't let the doorknob hit you on your backside on the way out.
You have got to be kidding. You're a target.
No, I'm not kidding.
You know, Miss Henderson, it's pretty tough to spend $1 million in a cemetery. Your daddy ever tell you that? Binzer.
Hi.
Listen, I got a little surveillance work for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want you to keep an eye on Miss Henderson. If she goes out anywhere, you call me at Lieutenant Nelson's office, all right?
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll take good care of her.
All right, good.
Mr. Prescott, please.
Prescott here.
Hello, this is Charlotte Henderson. I think I'm on the verge of solving the Dietrich case.
Mr. Dietrich will be ecstatic.
Shall I call him?
No, why don't you come down here, bring your files, we'll go over them, then we'll just call them together.
I'll be right there.
So, one name keeps cropping up in all these reports, Prescott.
But he wasn't one of the 7 working for the reward.
No, but he was Dietrich's coordinator on the search for the kidnapper from the very beginning.
So all the others had to report directly to him.
Yeah, Charlotte said that none of the detectives knew what the others were doing. But the one person who knew what everyone was doing close to solving the case was our friend Prescott.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying that Prescott wanted $1 million for himself, and now he's killing off the competition before they cash in?
I don't know, Dave. He hasn't tried to cash in yet. But according to this, he was going to get a big fee no matter who solved the case.
Doesn't make sense, Dan.
Well, the world's prettiest detective, looking as beautiful as usual.
Well, thank you, but I didn't come for your usual flattery.
I think I see money signs in those eyes. Must be the Vegas influence. Well, come on, sit down. Sit down, let's see what you've got.
I can't sit down, I'm too excited. Do you know that the answer's been staring at us right in the face for over 2 years and we were all too dumb to accept it?
What's that?
The newspapers were right. It was an inside job. Dietrich's son set the whole thing up himself. We could never find any kidnappers because there weren't any.
That's a very clever theory, Charlotte.
Well, you bet it is. And when Tim and Ragosi and the Bostonian got too close, he had to kill them.
You know, you may be right. Or at least partially. Let me see the file.
Why are you packing? The convention isn't over till tomorrow.
My reason for being here is over, Charlotte.
Which was?
To see all my people and to eliminate the ones that got too close to the truth.
I don't understand.
Charlotte, you were right about the kidnapping being an inside job. But I'm afraid you just picked the wrong man. You see, young Dietrich didn't have it in him to plan the perfect kidnapping. But I did.
Okay, let's try this once more. Now, I know this has got to be tied into the Dietrich case because all 3 detectives who were killed were working on it. Charlotte Henderson admitted she was working on it. Now we have information that involves Prescott, too.
Well, with 3 out of 5 people dead, that leaves 2 suspects. Charlotte or Prescott.
And just one, Charlotte Henderson wouldn't try to kill herself.
It leaves out Prescott, too. Because regardless of who gets credit for solving the case, he still gets his fee. So we're back to square one.
Unless, in solving the case, he'd have more to lose than gain, like if someone found out that he was involved in the kidnapping.
Lieutenant Nelson. Yeah. It's for you. I'm gonna put a special line in here for you and charge you for it. Thanks.
Tanner.
Hi, this is Binzer. Listen, Charlotte just left, but you don't have to worry about her.
Why?
Well, she's in very good company. She took off with one of the detectives, Prescott.
Vince, did you see where they went?
Well, it went out to the parking lot. I think they took his car.
What kind of car was that?
Well, it was a black Trans Am, one of those T-bar things. Hey, listen, you did just say to call. I mean, you didn't want me to stop or anything, did you?
Right, thanks, Vince. You did good. Charlotte just left the hotel with Prescott.
All right, I'll put her on an APB, and we'll take a squad car.
Killing people.
We'll see.
A19 moving to intercept. It's a half a mile away.
Not for long.
Pull over to his door and hold it steady.
You jump out of this car, you can kill yourself.
Just hold it steady. Came real close to that cemetery. See you in Atlanta next year.
Computers. You can't program a good detective, can you?
No.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
I wanted to drop by on my way to rehearsal to thank you. And to give you a check.
Marianne, as host of the convention, it was my responsibility to find out what happened to Tim. You don't owe me a thing.
Oh, no, Dan, I insist. It's only fair.
Now, what's fair is you allowing me to do this because we're friends.
He's right, you know. Thank you. It's good to have a friend.
She's not the only lady that owes you more than thanks. You know, you're a pretty good private eye, Mr. Tanner. You saved my life. And you helped solve the case. I'd like to offer you 10% of the reward money.
That's very generous, Miss Henderson, but I can't accept that. You're a good detective. You earned that money.
You know, the convention's in Atlanta next year.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe y'all could come down and we could be partners again.
But only if it doesn't involve me falling down a lot. Not on a bet.
You just gave up $100,000. That would have paid so many bills.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Let's go commiserate over a couple of belts in the rafters bar.